Hi, ladies. Look who's here. Brandy, we are on her property, which is probably, 15 minutes from me now?
I would say 15 minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes from me. And I thought we needed to come on here and chit chat with you. So, Brandy, I want you to tell me what you felt like 11 months ago.
Oh, good Lord. Who knew it was going there? I did not know. Not this.
What did you feel like 11 months ago?
Well, I was inflamed. I was red. I was hurting. All the things, but mostly I was miserable. And I was a shelter. I stayed in at my house. I didn't go anywhere.
Why didn't you go anywhere?
Well, first of all, I didn't want anybody to see me, and I didn't want to be seen, and I didn't want to see anybody, I should say, and I didn't want to be seen, because I wasn't who I used to be, and I didn't feel, and we none of us are, right? We should always, but I just did not feel good in my own skin, and so it just got me. So
you're, did you have depression?
Oh, I would say so, yes. Yeah, and now I'm the opposite.
Yeah,
now I'm like...
Yeah, and definitely Brandy is not, you would have never dreamed that she would go down a hole where she would be depressed. No. That is not her personality at all.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I wasn't diagnosed with it, but I could tell you it was dark days. It was darkness. And I never, if I had a good day, I would get up and do something, and then I'd have 4 or 5 bad days, really bad days. I would get out of bed and I'd hobble. I fell down the stairs because I just couldn't move. I couldn't, my granddaughter was coming in the room one day, or coming in the house one day, and I knew they were here, so I was upstairs and I tried to come down and I fell because I just didn't have control of the inflammation. I had no control of anything, and
so on a scale of 1 to 10, let's say your joints, what was the pain level of
Oh
that?
my gosh. Yeah, I don't take medications. I never would take medications. The doctors had me on stuff trying to, we're going to mask this. We don't know what it is, but let's try this, right? And I was over that. I was over it. And anyway, so the pain level was really bad. And I had been popping ibuprofen, and of course that gives you the side effects. It gives you all the, ulcers, the whatever. Yeah. And I had antacid really bad. I was just popping antacid like Pez candy and stuff because of the reflux. And you start eating right, and boom, guess what?
So what would a day look like? What you used to eat? What would did you eat? And what did you eat for breakfast, lunch, dinner? What were you doing?
Okay. Well, I mean, you try to say I'm going to be healthy or whatever, but then you just feel terrible. So that goes to the wayside right away. So it's I have chicken, so I'm going to eat eggs. And then you make those eggs though like inside a piece of bread.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And so you'll hippo eyeballs, toad in a hole, whatever they call them.
Yep.
And so I do that. And so then there you go. All of a sudden, then that inflammation because of the gluten, and then it would just get worse and worse. So it's you keep trying to eat things to cover up the bad feeling you're having.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, or your body's going, I crave more of that.
Yeah.
And so then I get worse.
Yeah.
And my husband did not have a partner for a couple years.
Really?
Because I was down. I was, it was just roll over. I wasn't happy with me, but he was very patient, but
Aww.
I'm just saying, I didn't go anywhere. I didn't do anything. And he was very frustrated. And so it was to the point where I was like, he can't take care of himself, let alone try to take care of me too. And we live in a house that has levels. And I was already thinking, I can't do stairs because I'm falling. I get dizzy, lightheaded, because healthy inflammation is in my brain too. It doesn't just stop there, right?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
especially when you feel crappy, you just don't care. You just crave more crappy, and you didn't even know. That's the thing.
Yeah, I did not know.
You did not know why you were feeling that way.
No.
And
it had been years. Doctor'd run all these tests. I couldn't feel my fingers. I couldn't feel my feet. I'd get tingly feelings. Why does I have this bad breath? Do I have a bad tooth in my mouth?
Yeah.
Why do I have the antacid? I don't know. So anyways, and every time they gave me a medication, that would bring on something new, right? So anyways, I just did not know why I was feeling this way, and it got to the point where you're like tired of trying to figure it out. So like that's what happened to me when I fell down the stairs, for example. I
can't imagine how much that hurt.
Oh my gosh.
Days.
I had numbness. I had like when you get up and you feel like your feet are asleep, like, right? And I tried to go down the stairs, and I just didn't even know, like my foot didn't know where the step was or nothing, so I fell. And so that was like, and he's having my granddaughter see it is like, again, like I said, was awful for me.
Yeah, well, I'm sure anybody, because that's just not who you were.
No, I'm the person helping everybody else out off the floor when they fall. It was a struggle. It was a real struggle. I'm not used to asking for help, so the fact that I reached out to you and asked for help, I mean, that was everything. And it was embarrassing for me because I hadn't seen you in a while, and I didn't want you to see me like that, but there was nothing else I could do. I was desperate, and the fact that I didn't do it sooner is just so frustrating. But anyways, sorry. But anyways, it's all positivities are good, but it's just like I struggled for so long. Why didn't I do it sooner? Right? I'm seeing Charity, you guys, out there on her bike living her best life, and I'm on the couch going, that's terrible.
Don't get the perception that I'm living my best life, because I'm kind of stuck at home too.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I wasn't even able to get up off the couch. You're talking about a girl who was an outdoor girl running a page online with like all these followers, sponsored by all these outdoor companies, and now I'm on the couch struggling to go to the refrigerator. Yeah. That's true. That's very true.
Well, it's amazing, and what a testimony she is for in like 6 weeks.
It was unbelievable.
Completely changed.
And the whole reason Riley called is because I couldn't get my wedding ring on.
Yeah, and
that was my small goal I made for myself. Like, I'm not expecting you to like build Rome in a day, okay? Yeah. But I was like, she goes, "What's your goal?" And I'm like, I would like to wear my wedding ring, you know. So she's like, "Measure yourself, do the weight thing." I'm like, "Girl, nobody needs that negativity. I'm not doing it." Now I wish I had, right? So
yeah, I wish we would have had a picture, a true picture besides her license.
Yeah, my license, all I got.
Yeah, because you go to get your license on a good day, right?
Yeah, and that was looking good. Like, right?
That's what I'm saying. I wish we would have had more pictures. So lessons learned. But
or you could have got me sleeping on the couch. Because I have you know what I mean? Because I would just nod off.
Yeah, tired and no energy.
No energy. Yeah, laundry doesn't do itself either. I'm just going to let you know.
I think I have a hair in my mouth. I do. Anyways, my straight hair, I look totally different.
Oh, you look beautiful.
But, wow. It's so encouraging that she's willing to share her testimony and her story with others, because there's so many people like you were a year ago, and they need to know that there's hope. In fact, I just came from one. Well, my sister, you would not even believe we were sisters, but she's like in your shoes, you know.
Who?
Both of my sisters, actually. And they're like, "Why are you eating?" I'm like, "Oh, I ate before I came, because I don't eat what you eat."
Your food's killing you, just so you know. Call me.
Yeah, I so badly want to help them, but they have to know, like, they have to
they have to come to you. Yeah, it's not time till they say it's time.
Yeah.
It's not on your clock, it's on theirs. And that's the true thing. I can attest to that, because I had been, like I said, your Facebook friend, and I had been following you and seeing everything, but you know, and actually in my mindset I was like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, she looking good there, you know. And so anyways, and I just scroll past, because it was like I was darkness, you know. There was a cloud above me, and I was in pain, I was in darkness, and I was like, how come I'm cursed with this, right? Anyways, and then all of a sudden I realized maybe Charity's onto something.
Well, it's a knowing thing, you know. It's not because she's cursed. It's
no, but you're your own
worst
worst
enemy. You don't know
enemy.
what you don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know, and then it's like knowing the Lord. You know, you don't know until you know, and I just want everybody to know, like, there is hope for you. There is hope for every situation, and it totally shines through, and you're in the light now. So
true. And I mean, I really seriously cannot thank you. I tell you that all the time, but it's different. My days are different. You know, I mean, think about this. A year ago, we weren't planning on building a house. We weren't making plans.
Yeah.
We weren't making plans.
Yeah.
Our plan was to exist.
Yeah, just to survive the
Yeah.
day. Like the plan is,
Yeah.
well, not even to survive the day. Just like take me out.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. And there was days.
Yeah.
There was days,
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Because I, number one, didn't want to be a burden on anybody ever.
Right. Yeah, of course.
And I was feeling like I was being a burden,
Yeah.
truly.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't ask him to do any more than he's already, and you know, we're give and take in our relationship, Chris and I are, and I mean, I think, you know, that's the way it should be,
Yeah,
whatever, but
right.
I was taking. And I was taking it away,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So, and it was draining on him and exhausting on him. And, but anyways, I just.
Well, I'm sure very scary for him. Like,
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like, where did my wife go? Like, that is not the Brandy that
No.
I know. Or what's wrong with you?
No.
I mean, that has got to be the heartache or the worry that he
Right.
might have had because
sure.
of the way you were.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah. He was concerned. Like,
Yeah.
he was concerned. And now it's funny because now I'm like out here and I'm like more energy. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
He says to me the other day, he goes,
Energizer Bunny.
oh yeah, he goes, oh my gosh. He goes, would you sit down a minute? You know, like that. And I'm like, well, because he just gets home from work and I'm like, I'm waiting on him. I'm trying to like show him the gratitude, number
Yeah.
one, that I feel for like his
Yeah.
patience.
Right.
And anyways.
He loved you no matter what.
Right.
No matter who you were.
Right. And he tells me that. He'll say that to me. He'll say that. But he says, oh, your energy's back. Like now you guys can tell. You know. So I'm a mile a minute. But
Yeah.
anyways, but yeah, and it was not like that. And it didn't happen overnight either. I mean, I got my ring on within, what, 4 weeks, 6
Oh, yeah.
weeks,
Yeah.
something like that.
But that's fast. I
Yeah.
mean, because like when you read the books, they talk about this is not a fast journey. This is a slow and healing from the inside out. And so you really got major gains quite
Well, my
quickly.
body was ready.
Yeah.
It was ready. I mean, it couldn't have gone. I was like a balloon ready to pop. I mean, seriously, it was just my body, my skin couldn't expand any more than it was, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't know. It just, I mean, like I said, it's the little things that you look back on, like when you eat off plan and you go, oh, I remember that.
Yeah, you forget. You forget. How can you forget though? But
I know.
we do
But
forget.
in the moment, you don't think you're going to forget.
Yeah.
Trust me when I tell
That
you.
feeling, yeah.
Yeah. And I have never my whole life ever been one to, you know, be regular.
Yep.
Yeah. That is a moment.
That was
That's
my
like
goal.
a success.
That was my goal for her. Secretly, I didn't tell her. Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna get that
Yeah.
out of your
Yeah.
body. We gotta get it out. You don't
Yeah.
want that sitting there.
No.
Like if you eat 3 times a day, you need to go 3 times a day, right? Yep, that's the way it's supposed to
I
be.
know. And
Not 3 times a week,
No.
3 times a day.
Yeah, no. And that was 3 times a week would have been like, oh, thank you. You know? And now, no.
Yeah.
Now, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's a, try to get past that. No.
well, I'm just so thankful because Brandy is really an inspiration to me because she pushed me to get my Firm Foundation course done. It started, you know, when she called me and I'm like, I got to get this done. So you're inspirational to me to give me enough courage to like, you can do
And
this.
now you're
you can do
just rocking it. I mean,
well, I
you
don't
are.
feel like I'm rocking
No,
it.
you are, but I'm just saying it's really you
Yeah.
found your calling is what I want to say.
I just feel like I want to affect larger numbers, and my goal was to set up so I could affect larger numbers and take in larger numbers at a time with the courses already being done. So that's my goal, and I'm just taking whatever God tells me to do. But
Well, you were ready. I was ready. Perfect storm happened.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Anyway, there's nobody on here, but we are so thankful
well,
that
they're living their best life.
Yeah,
Right now. They're feeling good. They're out there. They're doing the thing.
you ride a bike. It's Sunday afternoon. They're probably taking a Sunday afternoon nap.
Now
Or-
they're living their life.
Or they're out with their families.
Yeah.
Right. So, anyway, Brandy, I thank you so much for
Well, thank
trusting
you.
me
Oh no,
with your
girl, I
life.
deliver for you.
With your life. So, yeah, she does liver now. See, that's...
And I ordered on my own, even when you're not
yeah,
there.
That is huge, and that just proves that your taste buds can change.
They
because
can. They can.
She was like, never, and look at
No,
her. Now
no,
she's ordering.
and the
it
thing
from
is, the more I know about all of this too, the more I want to know, right?
Yeah.
Because the more I'm like,
oh, you're soaking it all in.
oh yeah, like if eating this is good for me, what about this? And like, you know, and like you guys know, I love to play in the kitchen, whatever, but I'm still sticking to everything that you've taught me, you know, and everything is staying. But anyways, it has also affected my husband. I mean, like you guys know, his blood pressure went down.
Yep.
He could barely get a year. Now he's getting 2 years, you know? So it has like this trickle. And I get people messaging me.
I mean, you can see. I mean, it's exuding out of her the health and vitality.
Yeah. Yeah.
In 1 year's time, how much she's changed. So you're
and the fact is, I'm excited about this, right? I'm excited about it because
it's life-changing.
Yeah, it is, and I want everybody to feel like this. Is what I'm saying. Like I
give them hope because you've known.
I was hopeless.
Yep, but
and now I'm hopeful.
Yep.
What?
Yep. You're good. We're full of hope. Anyway, hope you have a great afternoon.
Bye.
See ya.